Hey, what's up YouTube? I have the SP310 from Snaptain. I think it rhymes with captain. They provided this to me to review. It is a very, very basic, simple little line of sight drone that you've put into the remote and you can carry it around. So stay tuned and we'll check it out. All right, so this is the Snaptain SP310. And again, I don't know if it's Snaptain or Snaptain, but I like Snaptain because it rhymes with captain. And what I think is cool about this is it's going to be a nice little drone to keep in your backpack if you just happen to be in a spot where you want to fly and you need a drone handy, because it's very self-contained. And boom, there it is. This is the little remote control that could with the little drone that could inside it. It fits right in this box. You lift up this plastic piece and the drone sits right here. And it does come with prop guards, spare props. There's no camera on this drone and there's no app for this drone. And that's actually something that I like. I feel like some of these drones try to do too much with the apps and the cameras and all that stuff. It just has a little LED light on the front. It does come with 2 batteries. It does come with prop guards and a battery charger. And one of the cool things about the battery charger is it will actually charge both batteries at the same time. They're tiny little 1S batteries. There's one that's in the back right now, and this one is charged. And basically, they're a little bit challenging to get into the slot because they're small batteries, but it's a very small slot. So you got to slide it right in there in the back, and then just plug this sucker in. All right, now it's in. Gonna push the cords up into the spot here, close this door, and you really got to kind of push the cords in before the door will latch, but it will. And I don't see the light. Oh, there is an on-off switch on the side, that's why. So I'm going to set it down, turn on the on-off switch, and turn on the remote. Now this remote takes AA batteries, which is nice because they're, you know, standard stuff. It has a takeoff, landing, headless, return to home, and trim buttons on it. And it does flips, of course. And it has a speed control, so you have a high and low rate. So let's set it down, turn it on. You can see, I don't know if you can see in this bright light, the LED is flashing. Put it in the shadow. Can you see that? And set it down here. And hit the takeoff button. Before you can take off, you have to do down, up, down, which you do on a lot of drones in order to tell them to arm the drone. You hit the takeoff button, up you go. And right now I'm in rate 1, which is pretty low. So even with a little bit of breeze, I'm having to pull it back. That's rate 2, and there's 3 rates, so that's 3rd rate. I find with these little drones, if they have multi-rates, usually the highest rate is honestly the easiest to fly in because it's the most responsive. But you can kind of do what you want to do to get used to that. So right now I'm in rate 3, and it's drifting that way, but I think that's honestly because of the wind. But there are trim buttons that will allow you to actually trim it so that it'll be a little more, it'll stay a little bit more in place. But because there's wind right now, you know, you want to do that in a place with no wind because the wind is really the factor. So yeah, it's just a fun little line of sight flyer. It's very good contrast. It's easy to see against the sky with that black bottom. And I'll show you the flip. There's the flip. You just push the button and push the direction you want it to flip. So if I want it to flip to the right, I'll push the button and push right. I think that actually flipped forward for some reason. Let me try it again. There we go. There's a right flip, back flip, left flip, forward flip. And it does a really good job of recovering at about the same height that it was at when it started. Snaptain. All right, so let me just show you the flips real quick. So you push the little 3D flip button and then you push the direction you want it to go. So front flip, back flip, right flip, and left flip. I wonder if it'll do a diagonal flip. Let's see. No, it looks like it only flips in 4 directions. Yeah, I'm trying to press it diagonally to the front and right, and it's just going front. This is where the prop guards would be handy. All right, Philip, open your feet. Snaptain. So that's the Snaptain SP310. Really fun little drone, pretty inexpensive, and what I really like about it is the fact that you can throw it in this remote control. There's actually doors on the bottom of this thing too for storing the spare props and such. You see that this little thing comes off? That's not a battery compartment, it's just a place to store stuff. And this spot right here where you'd think was for, you'd think this was for the batteries. The battery compartment's over here. This is also for storing the props and stuff. So if you wanted to carry it with a set of spare props, the charging cable, and the spare battery, you could do that right in this remote. Drop this remote in your backpack, and you'd be good to go. Fly your little drone anywhere. So if you want to know more about this drone, the technical specs, and the price and everything, there's a link in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe to Ready Set Drone. Thanks for watching, and Snaptain!